Part 2, subtracting in a two-step story problem. So this is our next problem. Trina had 304 marbles. She gave 16 to her friend James and 7 to her other friend Sarah. How many marbles does Trina have left? So this time, my important information in that last sentence is how many marbles does Trina have left? And that means she gave away those marbles. Remember, she gave another important hint for us. 16 to her friend James and 7 to her other friend Sarah. So maybe to help us, I know we didn't do this last time, but why don't we do it this time? I'm going to circle the numbers that we have in our problem. That might also be a hint to you that, oh, I'm probably going to use these numbers, right? And yes, we are if we paid attention to the story problem. Okay, Trina started off with 304 marbles, and then she gave 16 away, and then she gave 7 more away. So with our picture this time, I am going to try to draw my picture the best I can. Again, do you think I'm going to draw 304 marbles? No, what I'm going to do is kind of like last time how I drew our picture, and that will just save us a lot of time. So I will do that right now. I drew my picture, and I think it's really worth noting that since I'm subtracting this time, I am not going to draw the numbers that I'm going to take away. I'm not going to draw 16 marbles. I'm not going to draw 7 because I know that those are going to get taken away. Remember when we did our base 10 blocks or our sticks and bundles with subtraction? I only drew the picture of the big number, the one that I know goes in front of the problem. So that's the only number I drew. And I drew 304 marbles. I grouped them together by hundreds, and then there's my ones, 304. And I'm noticing a problem, and I'm wondering if you're noticing it too. If I want to take away 16 marbles, because that's what she gave away first, do I have 16 marbles to take away? I don't have it. I have 4 to take away, but I'm going to have to draw some more to my picture. I'm going to have to break apart my bundle of 100 marbles, and I'm going to have to make it into some 10s and then maybe even some 1s. So I'm going to do that right now, and you'll see what I come up with. I'm back, and what I did to try to solve my problem was I crossed off my bundle, because I knew that bundle of marbles was going to go away. I had to do some breaking apart. I had to make sure I had some 10s to take away, because I didn't have any. And I needed to make sure I had enough 1s to take away. So what I had to do was I did not want to draw out 100 1s marbles. I started to do that, and I thought, this is going to take forever, and this doesn't make any sense. I can be reasonable and guess about how many 1s that I'd have to take. I did not add 16 and 7 together, but I just made a reasonable guess. I tried, and I thought, hey, if I draw 30 1s, I know I'm going to have plenty to work with. And then the rest were 10s, right? So 30 1s and then 70 10s. 70 plus 30 would give us our 100. So that's the same thing. And I can start taking away now. So with my picture, let's figure it out and take away, and then we can do the written work, and I'll show you the written way. So with taking it away, I have to take away 16 because she gave that to James, her friend. So 16 has to get taken away. So how many 1s is that? 6. So I'm going to circle these 4 and then 2 more. And those are gone. They're taken away. 6. And then 110 is also taken away. So let's just X that out. And then she gave away 7 to her other friend Sarah. So I'm going to find 7 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to group those together. And I'm going to cross those off because those are gone now. So how many are left over? Let's count them up and see what our grand total is. 100, 200, 210, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So 260 so far. And 261, 262, 263, 264, 265, 266, 267, 268, 269, 270, 271, 272, 273, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 281. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, hey, that was really nice of Trina to give away some to her friends, and she still has 281. So that's pretty good. So now let's look at what our work would be. Remember, it's a 2-step problem. So step 1, step 2. That's what I'm going to do by drawing that box halfway through. And I am going to come up with a problem, so you'll see what that is. So this time, I'm going to use the actual numbers that they used in the problem. Last time I didn't. Last time I made our work a little easier. This time I want you to see it with the exact numbers that the problem gave us. So I set up our first problem this time like the algorithm, and 304 minus 16. We are going to see what that is by doing both steps. We'll see if our answer matches what we got for our picture. So, do I have more on top or more on the floor? I have more on the floor, so I got to go next door and get some more. And with that, I have to take away a 10 from that 0. Oh, but wait, 0? Well, I can't give something that's from a 0 to that 4. 0 is nothing. So guess what? I got to go next door again and get some more. Oh, because that 0 couldn't help us out. So with that 0 turns into a 9. And that 3 turns into a 2. And our 4 turns into a 14. And now I should have more on top in my 1s, my 10s, and my 100s. So now there's no need to stop. 14 minus 6 is 8. 9 minus 1 is 8. And 2 minus nothing, 2 minus 0, is 2. Okay, that's step 1. Step 2. She still gave away 7 marbles. So another subtraction problem. 288 will be the number we start off with this time, because that's how many marbles she has so far until she gives some to Sarah. Minus, how many did she give to Sarah? 7. 288 minus 7. So, is there more on top or more on the floor? There's more on top this time, so there's no need to stop. 8 minus 7 is 1. 8 minus nothing, 8 minus 0 is 8. And then 2 minus nothing, or 2 minus 0 is 2. And we have a match. Our picture answer and our algorithm answer matches. So yay, we did that right today. Awesome. Okay, so the last part is our number sentence and with our answer. So I'm going to start with my first number, which was 304. And first we subtracted 16. So 304 minus 16 minus 7. And that was 281. Good job. All right. We're going to do one with your class, and so I want you to see if you can get that right. So please make sure with the algorithm that you remember to read all the information that it gives you. And you can underline, circle any important information. And important information includes numbers and hints to, oh, if I gave away marbles, that means I'm going to subtract. If I'm getting more, well, then I would be adding. So that those magic words before the number really help you to know what inverse or what sign you'll be using. And then that last sentence in a story problem usually tells you what to do also with that. How many marbles does Trina have left? So again, that's another hint that I would be subtracting today. So just please make sure you're paying attention with story problems. They give you all the information right in there. You just have to know what to do with it. And it really helps to do a sketch, a picture, and then to work out the problem with your numbers. So remember, your learning target today is I can practice two-step story problems by adding or subtracting. And you'll know you're successful today when you can sketch out your problem and work it out using numbers to show step 1 and step 2.